Munatic. A week or two ago, I asked you guys a question. What would you like to know about me on the occasion of reading 6,000 likes? And I'm so sorry it took me some time to get back to you, but since then things have been pretty busy. So, as promised, I'm here with a video letting you know a little bit about myself. So I picked up a couple of questions from the comments from that post and I'll be reading out the answers to you. The first one is from Kea and Ruhama Fairuz Raya. They asked me the same question, which is, how did the idea of Munatic come up in your mind? They want to know why I call myself Munatic. To be honest, I didn't come up with Munatic. It was a friend from high school who clearly figured out that I'm not exactly all out there. So rhyming with lunatic, he named me Munatic. So that's the story behind it. Tasneem asks me, what's my reaction when someone says pizza? Pizza. I love pizza. That's my reaction when someone says pizza. Priyam Wahid asks me, when is the last time you visited Bangladesh? Sadly, I don't get to visit Bangladesh that often every year, unfortunately. But the last time I went was this May. I went back after 3 years and it was a good trip. I miss home. Basha jabo, bhat khabo, jogga. Dipto wants to know, কাল সকালে যদি আপনি ঘুম থেকে উঠে দেখেন তুমি একটা ছেলে হয়ে গেছো, তোমার নাম কাদের, তোমার গাল মুখ ভরা দাড়ি, তাহলে কেমন লাগবে? Thank you first of all, ভাইয়া. This question is hilarious. আমি যদি সকালে উঠে দেখি আমার নাম কাদের আর আমার গাল ভর্তি দাড়ি, আমি তাহলে শেভ করতে যাব, কারণ আমার দাড়ি একদম ভালো লাগে না, বুঝছেন? অনেক গালের মধ্যে কিরম জানি লাগে, দাড়ি একদম ভালো লাগে না আমার. Khalid Hassan asked me a couple of different questions and all of them are pretty cool. He asked me, what quirky habit do you have? Quirky habit, and it's an unhealthy habit, I have to say, is having KFC every time I go for a road trip. Actually, I like to have KFC every time I go anywhere, but I try to keep it to only road trips. I like the wicked wings. That's a quirky habit I have. Is there anything you have tried but will never do again? Bikram yoga. Yes. Bikram yoga I will never, ever do again. So Bikram yoga is, they put you in a room, it's 40 degrees inside, and I think they max up the humidity to 30% or 40%, so it essentially means you're sweating from your eyeballs. And they make you do yoga in essentially a tandoori oven. I tried it twice, and both times I ended up fainting and puking all over the floor, and Vishal had to come pick me up. It was a massive disaster, so I would never ever do Bikram yoga, but it has many benefits, so do check it out if you're curious. Khalid Hassan also asked me, what is my biggest fear? Dogs. আমি কুত্তা অনেক ভয় পাই, কুত্তার বাচ্চাদেরও ভয় পাই এবং কুত্তাও ভয় পাই. I was chased by a dog a couple of years ago, and since then I'm very scared of dogs. Mezabine asks me, if you were stranded in an island, who would you like to be stranded with? Your husband, man excluded, please. I love the exclusion phrase, very smart, and even if you didn't mention it, I wouldn't want to take my husband with the island, in the island. Acha, I will answer this question in 3 parts because life is too short to only have one choice, right? If I'm looking at a foreign export, then I would have to say hands down Bradley Cooper. It's so cute! I have a massive crush on Bradley Cooper. I think he's a brilliant actor and he's incredibly good looking. So Bradley Cooper. Order oi pashe jai, then Ranbir Kapoor, because come on, he's freakishly good looking, and I've also had a massive crush on him. Closer to home, saving the best for the last, and this might be very surprising to you a lot. If I were to strand with a Bengali guy in an island, it would be Arifin Shubho, because আমার কাজিনরা আমাকে এই মেতে ছুঁয়ে দিলে মন দেখাইতে নিয়ে গেছিল, and I'm like, দূর বাংলা সিনেমা অনন্ত জলিল না থাকলে আমি দেখতে ইন্টারেস্টেড না, ঠিক আছে? I am only going to pay for বাংলা সিনেমা মুভি টিকেট যদি ওটার মধ্যে অনন্ত জলিল থাকে। এটা কি কোন ছ্যামড়া আসছে কি বল কি, না চলো। So I finally went, and I swear to God, he came on the screen, and I'm like, so cute, girl! And throughout the entire movie, I acted like একদম ট্রাক ড্রাইভাররা যেরকম করে না ডি গ্রেড মুভিতে যখন নায়িকা নাচতে আসে, আমি পুরো মুভিতে এরকম ভাবে শীষ বাজাইছি, আরিফিন এরকম করছি, because he's so cute and his acting is also really good. তো আমার পাশে আমার কাজিনরা বসেছিল and ওরা একটু পর পর আমাকে এভাবে দেখে এরকম করতেছে বারবার যে she's not with us মুনা তুমি কি করতেছো মুনা কি করতেছো আমি তোকে বের করে দিবে. So yeah, so if I had to pick one, it would be from these three, probably Arif and Shubhodo, কারণ বাংলা একটু কথা বলে একটা আলাদা ফিলিংস আছে. যাই হোক, the last of the questions is from Misanthropy Orenda. Which book have you read recently? One of the recent books I've read, and probably one of the most powerful books I've read recently, is Beat the Blues Before They Beat You. It's a book about overcoming depression and self-esteem issues. I know that a lot of people out there, including myself, do struggle with issues with our headspace. So this book really opened up my eyes about how depression and just self-image and self-esteem affects the way we lead our life and the choices we make. So if you're someone who's curious or even affected by things like that yourself or friends or family, I'd highly recommend reading this book. So it's Beat the Blues Before They Beat You by Robert Leahy, Leahy. I'll put down the link below. And যেটা অনেক common question, and with that I'll end the video, is when is your next video? Firstly, I sincerely apologize that there's been a bit of gap between my last video, boyfriend versus husband, and my next video, which I will be pumping out very soon, inshallah. I've just had a few family commitments. My parents are visiting in town. A few things are happening that I just have to prioritize, and I want to give my next video the same time, attention, and quality that it deserves, because I don't want to waste your time by giving you poor quality work. I really hope that when the next video does come out, you like it as well, as much as you like my other videos. Other than that, really appreciate your support and encouragement. Please keep the kindness coming towards my way, and I'll try to return every bit of it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and as always, look after yourselves and be kind to each other. Onek love. Bye!